caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the...
I was not intending to make a video today. I have to say I'm not feeling good today. I'm very, very sick and sore. I'm just not feeling like myself today. But I decided to go click on Miss Hussey. If you don't know who Miss Hussey is, subscribe to Miss Hussey. They're a very funny person, and they dress up in drag and like talk about stupid drama that, you know, try to make it lighthearted and funny. They don't go into anything really too personal. But when I clicked on, they started talking about negs, right? And apparently negs, Tragic, and others have targeted another woman called Wiggy, aka Witty Widow. Yeah, she's an actual widow, someone who lost their husband. And apparently she has fibromyalgia and she has cancer.
Two things you do not have: fibromyalgia and cancer. Two things you can't relate to her on any level whatsoever. Fungus maybe, though.
Now, as someone who just has gone through a cancer scare and it's still not over, I still have this lump in my breast.
I had a lump very similar to what she's explaining. They biopsied it, it was benign, and they left it. They did not remove it. If that's what she has going on, which I guarantee it is, she's still going to milk it as if it's possible that she has cancer, when we all know she does not. How disgusting.
And I have to get it checked out in a few months. Around October time.
So basically a routine checkup like every other woman has on this planet for mammograms. Got it.
I've noticed something among these hater channels, be it Negs, Tragic, Dragnot, The Geek Room, Miss Parker, all of them.
You better not talk about my girl, Miss Parker.
Barbecue Chicken, just all of them. The YouTube underground, like all of the drama community, the hater people. You know what I'm talking about. They all target people who are either sick or mentally ill or has some form of disability. Just look at all the people they target.
That's funny. I've seen Mrs. Parker interview very intelligent, very well-off people before, so that's bullshit. And actually, they go after bad people, not people suffering from an illness. Just shitty people, and they call them out. That's what that is.
All are sick in some way, shape, or form. Because it makes it easier on them to target people who are sick.
You sound so dumb.
We have thinner skin because, we're dealing with a lot, so yeah. And they all do this for reaction.
Let me remind you, everyone is going through something. You're not the only person on the planet going through shit.
Forms of hatred I've ever seen in my entire life. Because not only do they make fun of people, but they go after them in real life. All of these.
I don't go IRL, and I have never in my life called CPS on you or did anything real life, so that's bullshit as well. You just don't like being called out for your poor behavior. That's what I do. I give my opinion on what you decide to post online. It's called a reaction to your behavior. That's all it is.
People go after people in real life, and it affects you to really bad ways. Like I I have to get therapy now because of all the mental damage these people have done upon me.
So if you've been through so much mental anguish, then why are you still posting online? Oh, I'm sorry, your channel just got yeeted, but why were you still online if you now need therapy because of it? I think it's time to log off if you need therapy from it.
And I am done supporting these people in any way, shape, or form, or even wanting to listen to what they have to say, because they literally target sick people who are not 100%, and it's so cowardice of them to do that. So cowardice for them to be like that to people and to treat people like that who are sick. Okay, this is just one person, eggs, but it's all of them that do it in targeting sick people. Okay, this is just one person, eggs, but it's all of them that do it in targeting sick people, including me. I am very sick. And I'm not out of the woodwork over the cancer thing either, because I still have that fucking lump in my breast.
This is very common. I went through something very similar. I had a lump, they biopsied it, it was benign, and that was that. So,
at
yeah.
all for hurting people and destroying their lives. Because to them, that means money. So they go to a channel of people who are sick. This is what they do. They go to someone who's sick, who has decent views and has a bunch of people caring about them. And then they start infiltrating them by love bombing them. They're nice to you at first. And then whenever your foot goes out of place to what they expect you of, they cut you down and throw you under the bus and say, oh, look at all this, what this person did, da 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 da, without ignoring what they're doing is absolutely horrendously wrong. And we really need, I don't care if people are looking at everything I say and whatever I do. This is the
yes,
problem.
we do.
This is what I'm talking about. They infiltrate someone's life and they cherry pick everything, trying to find something to get you with.
I hope you realize that hell is hot, and anyone that would lie about having cancer when there are actually people battling, fighting for their lives with cancer is absolutely abhorrent. And for you to be outraged that people are disgusted by your behavior, then you must be very, very, very unintelligent. Because trust me when I say we're judging you off of your behavior, what you've told us. And it's always a lie, it's always a grift, it's always an e-bag, and it's old, and that's why everyone calls you guys out.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And they don't want to treat people right. They want to take people who are sick, and they're real, and so many people contribute in making fun of and dogpile in on sick people, and I'm really sick of seeing it.
Then do something about it. Oh wait, you can't, your channel's gone.
I'm really sick of seeing it. Oh, okay, Christina. here I am, naked in pain in my bed, and I got some, like, not one, not two, but just a bunch of fucking good news, and seeing just all my enemies go down in the floor, but not anything I do. No, it's God. God is like taking my enemies down and just fucking just he's just there is a God.
That's right.
There is a motherfucking God.
That's right.
There is nothing in my head that says there is not a God. Okay, get this. A man who harassed me for years, I just found out died. I don't have to worry about him harassing me anymore. He's dead. It was like when Mo the Pagan died. It's the same fucking feeling. Like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna have to worry about this woman harassing me ever again. It's the same with the other dude. Okay, so now that he's taken out like two of my main enemies out right now. Okay, now here's another thing. My other enemy, everyone can know, aka Charlie Gold. You cannot say anything about me going to jail ever again, motherfucking free spirits. Never. Charlie Gold went to jail, everyone. Go into my community tab right now and thumbs up it. Charlie Gold went to jail.
Charlie Gold never went to jail. She forgot to show up for a traffic violation, and they took a mugshot of her and let her go home. She was never arrested, and it was just a ticket.
No one cares about you. Go away. You just spam chat, looking for attention.
Says the queen of seeking attention.
And you're an awful person too. You're one of those people who perpetuate hate and won't let people move on with their lives and heal. You want to keep them in a state of agony for the rest of their life because they did something you didn't like. Like, you are one of the worst people ever out there. Like, I see, like, people who really want to see other people harmed. You're horrible people in your heart.
So we're horrible people, but you just were laughing and dancing about someone's death and someone's arrest, which wasn't even real. You e-beg and lie about having cancer all the time, and you have no connection to your children who are now in a foster home because you could not get off your ass to take care of them. So who's got the problems? Who are the horrible people? Because last I checked, it was you and Jason. You allowed your boyfriend to kick your child in the face and the head, and then you allowed him back into your home because you knew you couldn't do it by yourself. It's pathetic. You're pathetic. This whole thing is pathetic, and it gets more pathetic by the day. Time to buckle up and start facing reality, because your donos are going to get less and less, and anyone's respect for you, the very few people that actually enable you, will soon see exactly who you truly are, Shanny.
And we really need... I don't care if people are looking at everything I say and whatever I do. This is the problem. This is what I'm talking about. They infiltrate someone's life and they cherry pick everything, trying to find something to get you with. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And they don't want to treat people right. They want to take people who are sick, and they're real. And so many people contribute in making fun of and dogpiling on sick people, and I'm really sick of seeing it.
Don't you just love how Shanny can throw out blame on everyone except herself? She has said and done some of the most horrific things to people, yet she'll sit here and say how horrible everyone is for reacting to what she's posting online. Don't post things, don't do YouTube if you don't expect some criticism and some people to call you out, because that's what you are basically doing when you put yourself on YouTube. You can't go on YouTube and expect everyone to be nice to you and everyone to like you and everyone to just donate their money to you. That's not how it works. You have to actually provide some content that's interesting, and you have to actually work. This is not working. And now you don't even have a monetized channel and got banned again because you cannot ban evade. How long have you been on YouTube? Years. You should know better. But of course you don't, because you think you can get away with this and you think that this is a paycheck, when in reality you will never make enough money doing this to pay your bills. Like that's completely not even an option for you. So I find this funny that you have a lot to say about everybody else's horrible behavior, but you can't take accountability for your own or even recognize your own. But I guess we don't have to worry about it anymore, because you are no longer allowed on YouTube. You knew that already, but you keep trying, and you're going to keep getting mass reported because you are not liked by many, and that's your fault, not anybody else's, and your channel is always going to get yeeted. So I hope it was worth it, Shanny, and I hope you realize that as far as being holier than thou, you don't add up. You don't match up to it. You're far from perfect, just like the rest of us, and you don't get to judge or say anything about what anyone has to say about you, because you choose to put it out there. Okay? So pizza marinara. Have a good night. And thank you to all of you who watched this. I love you guys. Thank you for the very kind comments that I get. You guys are awesome. And I will keep up on the Shanny train if you're enjoying it for as long as I can. But thank you guys for watching. And please like and subscribe if you have not already. I would truly appreciate it. If you don't want to subscribe, just like my video. I worked hard on it. Not really, but it was not easy to make. But thank you guys. Thank you, and have a wonderful week. You'll be hearing from me tomorrow.